Grace Wangui Watiri, KE9070016. My name is Grace Wangui Watiri, KE9070016. I did my diploma studies at the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication in Film and Video Production, and I'm looking forward to pursuing my bachelor's very soon. I joined Compassion in the year 2004. I was 6 years old. By then, I was too young to understand what compassion meant. And for me, as a 6-year-old, I was looking forward to attending compassion programs because I met so many kids who I got to interact with, and it was fun. And we used to go for trips, camps, retreats. So I would say that compassion gave me so many childhood memories.
How has been your education journey with the project?
Since I joined when I was 6 years old, Pcea Ngecha CDC has seen me throughout my education life. And I remember we used to be given uniforms, shoes, and I first owned my first pair of taffy from CDC, which then was a big deal. So luckily, I managed to do well in my KCPE, and I joined high school, and CDC was still there to see me through. And I remember when other students were being chased home for school fees, for the 4 years, I was never chased home. Not because that my parents could afford, but because Pcea Ngecha CDC was there for me. Which after Form 4, I also did well, and I managed to join Kenya Institute of Mass Communication, where I did my diploma in film and video production, and I graduated in the year 2019.
Tell us how IGAs and gifts have impacted your life.
When it comes to gifts, they are one of the greatest things that I would say over the years that have continuously helped me and my family to be where we are today. One of the greatest assets was 2 of our rentals that we were able to build, which have been generating income for us over the years. Besides from that, we were able to purchase cows, which in our area, dairy farming is one of our major source of income. So the cows, they give us milk, which in turn we sell the milk, which gives us income. Also, when they give birth, we resell them. So that creates a circle of us having a source of income. At the moment, we have 3 cows and 2 calves. We are also able to purchase a chaff cutter, which makes our work easier when it comes to feeding the cows, because for example, when cutting the napier grass, it gets tiresome, but now with the chaff cutter, it's easier on our side. We have also invested a lot in farming, in agriculture, where we used to buy fertilizers, seeds, and aside from us having our own food, we also sell, which creates income for us.
You've walked through a journey with the CDC, and we can see the impact of the project. what advice can you give to the young people who are still in the project and who are still your colleagues right now?
First of all, they need to realize that for you being in the project, it was not their mistake. That God planned for you to be there, because there could be there are so many other children who would have wanted to get that opportunity, but they didn't. So for you to be in the project, you have to realize that God intended for you to be there because He has a good plan for your life. My advice is you have to take advantage of that opportunity, because when it comes to school, the project is always there for you. When it comes to providing financially, emotionally, they do that, which it's not easy for us to find. They provide for us even things that our parents cannot provide. Emotionally support, that is not something that you can get from anywhere. So my advice to the youth is to take that advantage and use it for your own good. We have to change our own lives. Like for me, I told myself, the way I was brought up, I don't want my children to grow up in that manner. So I take advantage of going to school, getting my education, going through the right process of life. And I can see that now when I look back where I have come from, I have really come from far. And it won't be in vain, like for you being patient, no matter what you're going through, because the fact that you are in compassion, the fact that you are in the project, God has a plan for you. My special thanks to the project Pcea Ngecha for the big part they have played in my life. Also from our teachers, my facilitators, who have been there in every journey to see me through. Also, I would like to thank my sponsors, who have also played a very, very big part in my life. They have enabled, through the gifts they sent me, the emotional support, they have really played a big part. And I would love to say that the project, my sponsors, and compassion in general is the best thing that has ever happened in my life. So my special thanks to all of them.